Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Hypergamous Journey. I've increased or reduced my age demographic to 50, women who are 50 and above who want to date and marry hypergamously, marry a man of a higher social and economic level. This is one of my inspirational videos for my statement journal. This is one of my first ones. So in my earlier videos where I'm not wearing any makeup, I came up with the idea. I approached this channel from a spiritual point of view. And then I quickly learned that, yes, leveling up in hypergamy is an inside job. It is a spiritual journey because it goes against everything that we are socialized today to believe about ourselves as women, particularly Black women. Black women are socialized to accept less in our romantic lives, in our family lives, and to be the burden or the backbone of our nuclear family and our outside family, like cousins and aunts and uncles and grandmothers and grandfathers and things of that nature. So, and it's killing us. It's killing us. We are, we eat too much. And I include myself in this too. We eat too much. We internalize our feelings, so we try to, stuff them down. We want everybody to like us. We want a life that we truly know nothing about. We want a life of leisure. We want a life of, they say, resting in your femininity. And a lot of us just don't know what that's like, including myself. So in the last 3 years, I've dedicated myself to creating that life for myself in the sense that resting more. I still have to work, but in terms of resting more and buying more feminine outfits for myself, makeup, and it's more than that, but that's what people see. That's what men are attracted to, is how you look. So when I first started this journey, I was thinking, okay, well, my very conscious thought mind wanted hypergamy, but my conscious mind and my subconscious were working like overtime to kill the dream. And you know what I mean by, you want this thing that hasn't materialized in your life, but you are envisioning, at least trying to, how it would be and what it would look like and what it would feel like. But your subconscious and your superconscious mind are like, no, baby, that's not for you. That's for them. That's not for you. That's for the white woman. That's not for you. That's for the Asian woman. That's not for you. That's for, the Puerto Rican woman or the Latin woman. It's for them, but it's not for you. So you're fighting against that. And so that's why I feel like women in my age group demographic have a hard time, because if we had our children or got married and it wasn't a good marriage in our 20s and our 30s, so we have 30 to 40 years of garbage to excavate. I call it emotional excavation, EXCAVATION. Emotionally excavate that garbage. And so at this age, we may feel like, it's never going to happen for me. And I will tell you, there are times where I feel that way. But I know that that's not true. Deep down, I know that's not true. It's just having the patience and working on myself. Because once I've done enough work, then I get an opportunity. The universe, God, provides an opportunity for me to practice. And then I realized, like, I still got more to go. So, hence, this journal, statement journal, affirmation journal says, my subconscious, conscious, and superconscious mind are hypergamously aligned. So what this means is that the mind, the spiritual mind, has three different parts. And the conscious is what, you're driving and all these thoughts start, just come barreling in. Oh, what time is it? You look over at the clock on the dashboard. Oh, it's 4:00. God, it's going to be traffic where I got to go. I want to go to IKEA. I wish I had done this sooner, around 1 or lunchtime. And now I'm 4:00 in traffic. So that's the conscious mind. Just all kinds of crazy things are just, you're not really even paying attention to them. Some you are and some you're not. So that's conscious thinking. And then subconscious thinking is where you are journaling in something like this. You're journaling somewhere and you say, I really want to be married. And I'm not sure what that looks like, but I'm willing to do the work to find out what it looks like. And here come your subconscious mind. Why are you lying to yourself? You know you don't want to do the work that's necessary to be a wife. You're too mouthy. Don't you like saying what's on your mind and being independent and doing what you want to do without having to account to anyone for where you've been and what you're doing? You don't really want marriage. You just think you do because that's what's on YouTube or on television or whatever. You get it. And then there's the superconscious. That's where your soul is. That's where your deepest desires are. And where your deep desire is yes, I really do want to be married. And I'm afraid of the work that will have to happen on the inside of me to get it. And it might just take too long. I might not have what it takes, but I still want it. That's your deep desire. For example, I just gave that example. For example, I'm thinking, I always wanted to belly dance. I did. And I grew up in Harlem. I grew up in New York. There was African dance, of course, and there was modern and ballet, but there was no belly dancing in Harlem. It was something that I saw on TV. I loved looking at, I'm the type of person that I just love experiencing different cultures, their food. And maybe that's because I grew up in New York City, where at one point, a lot of us lived together with other ethnicities. Money really determines where you can live in most of the cities in America. And probably, I can say, in other parts of the country too, how much money you have. But I do remember being able to visit other ethnic neighborhoods, Chinatown, areas of the city that were basically Italian, Jewish, and not so much Middle Eastern. I didn't have much experience with Indian, but I went to a college where all of us went to college together. So that's me and what I like. And so this is where this journal was inspired by all the three levels of my mind that was in conflict. And I was like, oh my God, I'm never going to be able to get this hypergamy thing down. But 3 years in, and I feel more confident in it than I did before. I'm not all the way where I want to be, but some things, when you're practicing a new skill or you are learning something new, you have to learn the steps first, practice them, make mistakes, and then go back to the drawing board and say, well, I kind of messed that up. Let me see what it says about this, or how do I feel about that, or journal on it. What happened, how you felt. So I've been journaling since I was 13. Someone, or maybe I bought a diary. I bought myself a diary. I think I bought that diary at 17, and I still have it, but I don't want to, I should have, anyway, I still have it. And so I didn't bring it with me in recording this video, and I still have it. And so I've been journaling since I was 13. So back then I just called it writing in my diary. So I've been writing a long time. And one of my teachers told me in elementary school, I think I was in the 5th or 6th grade, English, she told me that I should consider writing as a career. Of course, I didn't do that, but I do enjoy writing. So, intuitively, when you have a new idea that you want to do, and your conscious and superconscious and subconscious mind are all fighting you. They're fighting you. You got I want to do this. I want to do this thing. Like me and belly dancing. I want to do belly dancing, but I'm like, oh, I got a big old belly. And those women who do the belly dancing, they have flat bellies. But I recently saw some belly dancers, a belly dancer, who is not tight. She is not toned, but my goodness gracious, she is so fluid with her dancing in the isolation of her hips, her chest, her stomach, her legs is absolutely amazing. She has, she must have studied, I think they call it classical belly dancing since she was 2. That's how good she is. But that's another video. I'm going to do a really short video on belly dancing, and I'm going to link a couple of her videos in the description box. But when I've always wanted to do belly dancing, and now that I'm 61, all of these things in all of the different compartments, my conscious, subconscious, and superconscious, are trying to fight me about the desire. So really, the deep desire is the superconscious. So that's my deep desire. So my superconscious is very clear. It's like, do it. And have fun with it. But it's the conscious and the subconscious that are like doing battle with me about it. It's like, you're not tight. You don't have the things that go with it, the outfits and the this and the that. But my superconscious is like, you're not going to get it right away. You're not going to get it right away. You're going to be a little bit stiff. But like anything, it takes practice, and you love dancing. So there's certain things I already have because I've been dancing my whole life, which is grace and musicality. I already have those things. They come very natural to me. So I'm going to take the belly dance class maybe in January, but when I do, I'm not sure when I will do it, but you will know. So write out what you want in your deepest desire and what keeps coming back to you and coming back and coming up and coming back. And it's like, do me, listen to me. It's waving its hand. It's like this. Can you see me? Do me. That's your superconscious and your deep desire that God has placed in your heart. And your conscious and your subconscious, those are the ones that are like trying to tell you that you're too old, you're this or you're that, all negative things. And we have to combat that with positive things and do the damn thing, right? Just do the damn thing. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.